I recently got an email from a flight attendant which says that AFA can fine you personally when you fold a blanket or pick up the cabin to get the flight out on time. Is this true?
Is that for me?
David's going to get all the fine
questions.
Go ahead, Pat. I can answer that one.
Well, right. I mean, exactly. That's one of those things that is just fabricated, out of thin air. It is absolutely untrue. Each flight attendant group negotiates in their contract what we call the scope of their work. And it is traditionally, most of our contracts say, it's work traditionally done by flight attendants, which goes back 60, 75 years. So, no, there's no such thing as the union fining a flight attendant or a member if they choose to violate their own contract. Now, it's a different story if management chooses to violate the contract. That's an entirely different approach. But no, we don't fine our members if they choose to ignore certain sections of the contract that they have voted on and approved.
Vita, can I ask a quick follow-up question? David or Pat, how many fines has AFA levied in the last, say, 10, 20 years?
This is the kind of thing that only ever gets talked about in an organizing drive because airline executives like to scare people with this sort of information. If you look real deeply in the AFA Constitution and bylaws, yes, there's a provision in there, just like any other sort of membership organization. If you're late for a meeting at the Kiwanis Club, they fine you 25 cents. We have a rule in there about that enables fines in the event you violate the Constitution and bylaws. In the last 25 years, as I recall, and Pat would correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think anybody has ever been fined. So this is an entirely academic discussion. Management likes to bring it up because it scares people, but it just in the real world it just never happens.